Alright you guys, so we're going to start off with the traditional spec for the Unholy Death Knight. Most DKs nowadays are going 2 in Blood, 8 in Frost, and 31 in Unholy. Let's start off in the Blood tree. Most DKs are getting Bladed Armor, 2 points in there. Definitely really good for increasing your damage overall. DK scale with strength and attack power. And I think most of us get this Bladed Armor ability because it'll actually help increase our Necrotic Strike absorption ability. And of course it scales with every other move that a Death Knight has as well. If we look at the Frost tree, DKs are getting Runic Power Mastery like always. Helps out with, more Runic Power. It'll help you do things that require Runic Power that you'll have more. The more Runic Power, the better. Icy Reach, definitely good. Closing the gap between your targets, chains and stuff to get over to them. Every DK, every spec needs Lichborn. Lichborn is really good because you can get you out of CC, such as Fears. You can prevent Polymorphs, Charms, Sleeps, anything. And another really good thing to Lichborn is that it makes you undead, as we all know, and Death Knights can actually heal undead targets with Death Coil. So you'll be able to help your healer out by healing yourself while you have Lichborn active. The 2 points Endless Winter is really good too because you don't want to be wasting your Runic Power to silence things. You want to be using your Runic Power to obviously do damage, and it's always good to have that talent. If we look at the Unholy tree, which is our main point tree, Unholy Command's definitely good. Shorter cooldown on Death Grip means the more time you're going to be up on a target because DK's mobility is kind of lacking. Virulence is really good. Obviously, you want more damage on your Death Knight. Desecration's also another really annoying ability for most teams because it's basically all over the map, the arena. Every time you use a Necrotic, a Scourge, fucking this Desecration thing is going to be put out on the field, slowing people. Morbidity's good because obviously you want extra Death Coil damage. Death Coil is one of your main abilities that you're going to be using. Runic Corruption's also really good because every time you Death Coil, you're also going to get more rune regeneration. And the more runes you have, the more Necrotics you can pump in. It's definitely really great talent to pick up. Okay, as for this, Unholy Frenzy is used in either 2 ways. First way is to give you obviously more haste, more runic regeneration, and obviously more damage. The second use for this ability is to break CC. So say for instance your healer is about to get scatter trapped by a hunter. You could throw Unholy Frenzy on it, and boom, the healer will pop out 3 seconds later because healer's going to lose 2% of their health every 3 seconds. So it's really good to help out. Shadow Infusion's good, obviously it helps out with Dark Transformation. You get your 5 stacks up and turn your pet into a raging retard that hits for lots and lots of amounts of damage. If we take a look at Death's Advance, which is actually new to the Unholy tree to try to actually help DKs get more mobility. It definitely did help out a lot, when rogues are on me and I have no Unholy runes left. It definitely helps me move a lot faster and sustain on my target. Magic Suppression is really good because it absorbs all magic. You can't even get touched at all with any magic abilities while you have Shell up. So, and everything you absorb is going to convert it over to Runic Power. Bam, you could heal up with Lichborn, you could use a Pet Sack, you could do more damage with it. Very good ability. It's also used with Anti-Magic Zone. It's right after that ability. It could be used on yourself to prevent a lot of magic damage, or it could be used in defensive measures for your party members as well to, obviously absorb magic damage. Really lowers the damage of shatters and everything, a whole bunch of dots on you, which is great, good ability. Rage of Rivendare is kind of new. DKs are getting this. Definitely going to help out with Scourge, Festering, and your Plague Strikes. So Festering's used a lot in Unholy to maintain your 6 death runes, which is good. And Scourge Strike is used to burst down many cloth targets, which it could hit it could hit a pretty good amount. Every DK needs Unholy Blight because you don't want your diseases being dispelled. You want your diseases up on your target because your Scourge Strike will hit harder, and that's really good. That's what you want, and you'll also do more damage than while your diseases are up. If you look at Yvonne Plaguebringer, I get 2 points in this because it's going to help me do even more disease damage, and it's also going to help me, my teammates, any of my teammates that do magic damage is going to help them do more, 8% more, which is good. Sudden Doom is a good ability because it randomly procs your Death Coil, which is a good ability to have to do damage, and Gargoyle, our main move, which is our source of burst, and persists for 30 seconds, and it helps you obviously do more damage.